lot of things I want to say and a lot of business to get to, but before all that, is it good to be alive in Chicago on a Monday night or what?
Hell yeah.
Everybody's asking CM Punk if he's going to be at WrestleMania. The short answer is yes. Everybody's asking me how my elbow's doing. It's not great. It's not 100%. I'm not medically cleared, but damn it, my mouth works. We're not on Netflix yet, so I apologize. April knows what I'm talking about. Not only are people asking me what I'm going to do at WrestleMania, they got suggestions. They say, are you going to host WrestleMania? I don't know. 10 years ago, if you asked me that, I would have thought hosting WrestleMania was beneath me, but man, I just want to be in front of all you people. I wish WrestleMania was here in Chicago. Hint, hint. People ask me, man, you're great in the ring. You're great on the mic. You're great even at commentary. Why don't you try to be a referee? And I wonder, is there a title match at WrestleMania that maybe needs the most impartial referee? I don't know. Not only people ask me a lot of questions, a lot of people talk about me. A lot of people talk about me. It seems there's a lot of people that even if they hate me, most of them love me, they certainly need me and they need to talk about me. Pat McAfee.
Whoa.
Pat McAfee.
Whoa.
Got yourself a little program, I understand. I apologize. I'm not a daily listener. I listen to the Experience and the Drive-Thru, but you had a guest on your show.
Understandable.
By the name of Roman Reigns. And I sit back and I wonder, why does a guy like Roman Reigns need to bring little old one-armed CM Punk up? He's earned that right, and I respect him for it. But I have a feeling that me coming back and climbing back up the mountain and on Roman's way back down the mountain, we're going to see each other pretty soon. Whoa. Another guy that likes to talk about me is Seth Rollins. Me and Seth, we go way back. We don't see eye to eye, mostly because he wears high heels now, and he's somehow magically taller than me. That's a story for another time. But LOLing that I hurt my arm paying the price being a professional wrestler since I was 15 years old, maybe he's earned that right. I don't know. Coming from somebody with 2 bad knees, that's kind of funny. Somebody who hasn't talked about me, hasn't said a word. The Rock. And I'd like to think that's because 10 years ago he remembers coming face to face with the Second City Saint and realizing that his arms were just too short to box with God. And then there's Drew McIntyre. I haven't said a word. I've been tight-lipped. That's because I don't perpetually, terminally live on the internet. I handle my business live and in living color. When you got a problem in Chicago, you handle it face-to-face like a man.
Oh, boy. Well, here we go.
Turn off this stupid song. Turn the stupid song off. Nobody wants to listen to that. I ain't medically clear, but I'm not looking to have a wrestling match. Why don't you get your bitch ass in here?
I would love to get to that ring right now and beat your arse, but Punk, don't you remember what happened last time we were in the ring together? I stomped that stupid little arm of yours because you deserved it, and I told you I prayed for this, and it happened.
Hey, are you a Scottish psychopath in a kilt? Or are you an internet troll in a skirt? Let's find out.
This is 2024. You want to get canceled for talk like that? No. Tonight's perfect. I couldn't have prayed for this. You're in the ring injured, Punk. We're less than 2 weeks to Mania. We're in Chicago. Drew McIntyre is in the world title match. This is divine intervention. That's what this is.
Wrestling gods.
Oh man, I just realized I'm wearing this shirt. What bad manners. You know, on the back it says #1 in the checklist, injure CM
Drew
Punk.
McIntyre, I ain't never had to put another man's name on a t-shirt to sell it.
Oh, we got another shirt. 2-shirt gimmick.
Struggled to get out of that thing with my biceps, something you've probably never had an issue with. You want to know the most ironic thing about you, Punk? The straight edge thing.
What the?
You never drink, you never do drugs, yet you spend all your time in rehab. Now I can see in your eyes you don't like me too much and you think I hate you like Seth Rollins. And maybe at one time I hated you, and maybe there's issues that need resolved, but no, as of right now, I don't hate you, Punk. You complete me.
Man, just boo this man.
No, hear me out.
Yeah, you tell him who you paid to see.
Hear me out. When I'm in the gym and I can't get that last rep and I'm using weights you couldn't even have imagined in your prime, I think about you and the weight goes up. I'm in Elimination Chamber, first man in, 30 minutes in, burst eardrum, equilibrium off, can't possibly win that thing. I think about CM Punk and I get the job done. You're my muse, man.
I can't hear a word you're saying. Why don't you come into this ring and speak into my good ear? Come on, you coward!
I would love to get in that ring, but I know what the people of Chicago are like. You probably have a weapon in there, and you'll try and take me out before WrestleMania.
What the hell?
I don't have any idea.
What the? Let's cut my.
Yeah, do not shoot up my kilt, you perv. Listen, Punk, please. I know you want to be at WrestleMania bad. Real bad. You don't have to sneak in. I want you there. I want you to have a front row seat at WrestleMania because you honestly believe you should be in my position. But you shouldn't, and everybody's finally starting to realize what I've known all along, that Drew McIntyre has always been the chosen one.
Chosen one? Who chose you? Who? What was his name? Huh? You got the balls to say you're the chosen one? Tell me what paragon of good virtue chose you. It wasn't the people in Chicago. Wasn't the people in San Antonio when we went off the air on Monday Night Raw and they were saying CM Punk. CM Punk.